let's start with Rita. A lot of people were 50-50 on this. A lot of people just hate it. There's a lot of people that love it. There's some people that are in the middle that are mixed. Where am I? I love the new costume. Now, you have to understand, like I said before, there are going to be changes. They have to change things. Now this was the biggest change so far. Did you really expect, like, be honest here, did you really expect them to go with the original Rita Repulsa look? Did you honestly believe that? Because I knew for a fact that it was gonna look different. I didn't know it was gonna look this different, but I was ready for that. And honestly, I'm happy with it. Because if you look at her costume, it clearly resembles parts of the Green Ranger, and that's gonna be most likely the setup for the sequel. I'm hoping, we have to hope that this movie's good enough to get a sequel. Unless it's like one of those movies where it doesn't give a shit about profit and they're just gonna make another sequel to begin with, which would make no sense, and that's not gonna happen. I mean, have there been cases like that? Yes, but that's the studio really hoping that the sequel will be better. With Power Rangers case, I don't know. But I'm hoping that this movie's good enough to get a sequel to introduce the Green Ranger, because if he gets introduced in this movie, he better either be introduced at the last minute to set up for the second one, or he's just in the second movie. Because if you introduce him in this movie, I feel like it's way too soon. As much as I love the Green Ranger, if you introduce him in this movie like midway through, like if you introduce the character who could be playing the Green Ranger, okay, maybe. But if you already set him up like he's gonna get the powers by the end of this movie, I think it's pushing it. But back to Rita. It obviously resembles the Green Ranger, which I like, because it shows like that she has more of a past with these Power Rangers than she did on the show. On the show, yeah, she had some, conflicts with Zordon and whatnot, but with the Power Rangers with themselves, not really. So it's going to be nice to see what they do with that. And I'm really intrigued. She has, if you look at her, she has talons. Yeah, gold talons on her fingers, she has some dragon scales, whatnot on her costume. I feel like it looks legit. A lot of the people that hate it say because it looks like Scorpina. And I can see where they're getting at, but the thing is, is Scorpina even going to be in this movie? Is she even going to be in this new cinematic universe? I don't know. Maybe she is. I don't see why not. She's probably going to look different. Hey, maybe Rita and Scorpina in this universe are sisters. You don't know that. Would I have a problem with that? Maybe not. But the thing is, with the purists of the Power Ranger community, take it to another level. When they see change, the purists I'm talking about specifically, they hate it. They automatically think hate. They don't want anything with this movie anymore. They think it's retarded, all this other stuff. Oh, because of this one change, screw the entire movie. The hell with it. You ruined my childhood. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck you, Saban. Fuck you, Lionsgate. Really? Is that your mentality? Hate all the time when one thing changes? I know a few things changed here and there, but they weren't major. But you can't accept change, and that's the problem. Now, I understand why people don't want to accept change, because they want the original thing that they grew up with to stay the same throughout the course of history. But that just does not happen. You can't let that happen. Whatever. People have different opinions. My opinion is that I'm glad things are changing. I'm glad they didn't stick with the original look of Rita Repulsa, because even on the show, it looked ridiculous. It looked stupid. For the show, it worked. For the movie, hell no. If they actually did stick with that original costume, I'm like, oh, jeez. This better be a damn good story. Honestly, that would be my reaction, because if the fact that they're not even changing, that makes me feel like they're being lazy. That they're not doing anything to change. It feels like laziness if they didn't change anything. But the fact that they are going out of their way to change things for the movie, makes me happy because that means that they're putting effort into this. Regardless of whatever they even said, listen, we're not going to make everybody happy. We're not going to get the fan community might not be as happy as, we're expecting. And we're not going to be surprised. And they were expecting that. They weren't expecting the Power Ranger community to be happy with these changes. So they were prepared. I was prepared too for change. And because I was prepared, I wasn't as disappointed. I'm not going to express it enough. Let's continue. The next biggest thing, which I think is the latest thing that we've seen so far, is the Power Ranger costumes. The Power Ranger costumes. Now, you thought that people had a problem with the Rita Repulsa suit. So many people have a problem with the Power Ranger suits. Now, my biggest gripe about the suits is that a lot of people are saying that they look like Iron Man suits. Do they look like the originals? Not really. The biggest thing that I can compliment these suits is that the colors are all there. You have the red, the black, the yellow, the blue, and the pink. They're all there. They're clearly very vibrant in this photo. And you can tell who's who. Who's supposed to be Jason? Who's supposed to be Billy? Who's supposed to be Zach? All this other stuff. You can clearly see who the Rangers are. The masks look a little odd. The biggest mask of those five that look closer to the actual original character is Jason's character. His mask looks very much closer to the original than the rest do. The cooler thing, I think, what was interesting was that, the biggest thing about the original Power Rangers costume is that, you have the white diamonds going across the suit. And you can see the white diamond on their chest. And I thought that was interesting. It doesn't go all across their costume, but it's just that one symbol on their chest. And it's the details and information that we got about these costumes is that when they morph, it's going to crystallize all around their body and form the costume. And I'm like, that's pretty badass. I like that description. So that's why I'm pretty sure, like Iron Man, I think what's inside of the diamond is what powers the suits. Yes, that does resemble a lot of Iron Man. Like Iron Man has his arc reactor right there. So yes, but other than that, do they look similar to Iron Man? I hate to admit it, but yes, they do. But do I have a problem with it? No, I don't. I don't hate the suits, but I don't love them. I like them. They're not bad. Could they be a lot better? Yes, they could. But we have to see these costumes in action first before we can really give a solid opinion. Same thing with the Rita Repulsa suit. We have to wait for them to see the suits in action, to see what they're actually gonna do, and if they work in the movie, why be mad at them? So that's the biggest things about this movie. I've been going on a lot in this video because I haven't yet to talk about all this stuff. So I feel like I have to talk about it. So guys, I don't think necessarily there's much more to talk about this movie. If something else comes up, I'll definitely make a video talking about it. Check out my Captain America Civil War review. I just posted it up online not too long ago, and I freaking love that movie. Like I said, if there's more news coming out soon, I can't wait to see them. And maybe I'll post another video within the next week or so. And I'll see you guys in my next video. My name is Ranger Freak 95, also known as Pedro Doñez. I love you all in the Power Ranger community. Let me know your thoughts down below. Please let it all be, civil in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Don't bring your negativity into my world. That's just not what I'm looking for. But subscribe, comment, like, thumbs up, do what you guys can to support this channel. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers, guys. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys in my next video. May the power protect you all. Peace out.